Happy Tuesday, which means book review day. Today's is kind of a classic for me. It's one of my favorite books by Bill Bryson, At Home. And while I've enjoyed the audiobook and physical book of this, I've never had the illustrated version. Bill Bryson, you probably is most famous for like A Walk in the Woods, his hike on the Appalachian Trail with his friend. But my favorites are things like his book on Shakespeare, The World as Stage, and a couple on the English language, one on British English. I think that one's Mother Tongue. And then the other one's Made in America, that's about the differences between British English and American English. Notes on a Small Island. And probably my second favorite one is One Summer, which is about 1927 and just all the stuff happening in 1927. But At Home is my favorite of his. And it is literally Bill Bryson walking around his house and talking about the different features of the home and the history. So, how we go from there being a structure and just one structure, the hall, and then when we started putting up walls for different rooms, bedrooms and privacy, and then he goes into the kitchen and he talks about refrigeration and running water, and he goes into the bathroom and he talks about the history of plumbing, and it's fascinating. I love that kind of stuff. I read his description for one of the groups he's in, and it describes him as driven by curiosity or something. And I'm like, that's me. Like, I'm intensely curious. So, but anyway, the illustrated version of this is really beautiful. It has wonderful pictures of places like the scullery, but it also has, people that he addresses, buildings are talked about, and it's really worth it. I will totally buy a copy. This one came from the Scott County Library. They finally tolerated me pestering them on the interlibrary loans. But anyway, if you like history and, told with whimsy and just kind of really an inspired kind of storytelling, I really enjoy the Bill Bryson books. And At Home for me is one of his best. So, At Home, thumbs up.